So I thought I'd make just a short video explaining to people what they need to do when they've been harassed by the police or arrested falsely or pushed out of an area or subject to various measures that they feel are inappropriate or are illegal. And the thing to do is, you see, it's one thing is you can go to a police station and make a report about another police officer, but then really you're going to be entering into, the lion's den and asking for the lion or lioness to treat you fairly, which is extremely unlikely. And therefore you'll get the runaround at the most, and if you really pressure them, then you'll get all sorts of trouble. And so the easiest way to raise a complaint against the police is to go to what's called policeconduct.gov.uk. Now, there's a link to this on the santarebellion.com website, so santarebellion.com. And if you go onto there, the police conduct complaints page, I'll just show you the page so you can get an idea what it's about. So here is the page here. It's the policeconduct.gov.uk, and here you can make a complaint. The form for making a complaint is not that sophisticated, so you make a complaint using the online form. You go onto that, and it's got a little bit about, I confirm I've read and understood, I am either the complainant or I'm making a complaint on behalf of someone else. So you can make a complaint for whoever's found to have had something done to them. It does say you must have the complainant's permission to do so, so you'll have to get that, but that means you have to contact the person who had the injury done to them. I don't mean physical, I mean whatever type of injury. Then you pick the police force, where it happened, when it happened, what time from, what time to, where did the incident take place, incident reference number. If you've reported it to the police already, then you might have an incident reference number. You can report it to the police as a crime and get some sort of reference from that. And here, what's your complaint about? And there's only 20 lines you can make in this box. So you can make the outline of your complaint, and then it says, was the damage and injury and so on. Please note, in 20 lines maximum, you will have an opportunity to explain what happened later. Basically, this will not be your only opportunity. Police and others will contact you to discuss it. Then they ask, is it connected to pandemic? You can put perhaps part of it, or yes, or not sure. I think that's a way of trying to weed people out because they're already getting a lot of complaints. So I don't think there's any real benefit to saying it is per se about COVID. It might be, it might not be. So it just depends on a particular case. What would you like to happen as a result of your complaint? Now that can move from anything the police force to learn from the incident, to the police to be individually prosecuted, or organisation to be prosecuted, disciplinary procedure, apology, etc., etc. And I think actually when you get a sheet back from the police or an email back from the police, you'd also have something about compensation in there. Officers' details if you've got them, witness details if you've got them, additional information. In particular, a lot of this would be sort of video evidence, I think. Ask your details about your gender and all the rest of it, the usual nonsense. Feedback, constantly trying to strive to improve our feedback. Confirm the information provided for public bodies, including public bodies system, will be used by public bodies. And then you click complete, and that's it. So literally you can have this done in 5 minutes. And for the trouble they've caused you, arresting you, harassing you, threatening you, telling you to move on, and so on and so forth, it will cause them a lot more trouble when you fill this form in than they cause you when they originally stopped you. Well, assuming they didn't beat you up and imprison you and so on. But, and even if they did do that, it still allows you to provide a robust response to them and compel them to investigate matters. And then you can also request your subject access file, so you can request videos of evidence and emails and so on of evidence of what the police were up to before they committed whatever offence they committed. So that's how to make a complaint to the police or about the police and to get them working on it. That's what we need. Give them some work to do.